Okay, so in today's video about JasmyCoin, at first we are going to talk about the recent drop that we had in the last 48 hours, and I'm going to tell you what are my thoughts on it, and then I'm going to go on some higher time frames and tell you why overall we are still looking optimistic despite the fact that recently we have taken the lowest low down here about 1.8 cents. So with that said, hi everyone. Welcome back. I hope you are having a great time with your family and loved ones. And if you remember, the last time that we talked about Jasmy, I think we were right around here. And I was saying this can actually be considered as a wedge structure. And we have touched the upper line so many times. So I'm hoping that we get a break of the wedge on the upside and then do a pullback and a continuation of the move up in order to at least take this high about, let's say, 2.7 cents. So what happened? Definitely not that scenario. Not only we didn't get a break of our wedge on the upside, we actually got a break of this ranging pattern on the downside. Now, the question is, right now, should we be absolutely 100% bearish? Depends on what are your stance in Bitcoin and also the whole altcoin market. In my opinion, and again, this is just my opinion, you can have other thoughts. I will absolutely respect it. I'm not really going to agree with it. Downsides of Bitcoin are quite limited. And in terms of what is happening in altcoin markets, I also believe that downsides are limited there as well. And also, in the last couple of hours, in a lot of alts, we have seen some decent moves on the upside. However, in Bitcoin, in the last couple of hours, we have seen a lower low. For example, if I just go on Algorand's chart, where is it? I think it was Binance. There we go. As you can see, in the last, let's say 12 hours, we got this move on the upside. However, in Bitcoin, what do we have at the moment? Let's go on Binance's chart. As you can see, a move down in the last 12 hours, which in it we actually took this low. Do you want some other examples? I think I have some. One great example is actually QNT. And as you can see in here, we got a move on the upside, and in it we took the highest high about $100. So it seems like that altcoin market is not really cooperating as much as it should when Bitcoin goes down. And to me, this suggests, again, once more, downsides are kind of limited at the moment. Does this mean right now we should get a move up and set an all-time high? No, it doesn't mean that. In my opinion, the reason for why downsides are limited is because of the lack of supply, and it's not due to increasing demand. So overall, I'm thinking we need to be a bit patient, and I do believe that soon demand is going to show up. And at that point, you are going to see, I guess, some decent moves on the upside. For now, for the next 24 to about 48 hours, I would say it's just a bit of a waiting game in BTC and also altcoin market. Now, in terms of classic technical analysis, meaning support and resistances, once more, we are back at this unbelievably important support area, which I told you before is from weekly and daily time frame at the same time. And I'm going to tell you again, I'm hoping that this support is going to hold and send us up. Also, in terms of what we are having in this region, from the highest high about 6 cents to around the recent price action, let's say around 1.6 cents, I believe we are having overall a correction structure and not an impulse. And the reason for it, we talked about this so many times, is very clear. You see, we are just having overlapping of the waves between our pullbacks, which is a very important characteristic of a correction and not an impulse. And I'm going to talk about it in another video and tell you why overall I am still bullish in Jasmy, and I'm seeing some beautiful bullish signs in Jasmy versus Bitcoin's price chart. But right now, since the price is down, I think if I talk about it, you might get a bit angry. So in the next videos, I am going to talk about that subject. For now, just notice, overall, I am still bullish in Jasmy, and the fact that, for example, in weekly time frame, if I just zoom in more and do this, as you can see, in terms of stock RSI, we are somewhere around the oversold region. In my opinion, is a good sign suggesting bears are actually running out of power, and I'm hoping that soon we get in here a buy signal. And in terms of MACD, unfortunately, we're not really necessarily in a good place because we are having a confirmed sell signal. Now, if you want to be bullish with quite a lot of confidence, you actually need to wait a bit more and see buy signals in these two indicators at the same time. But the first signal, in my opinion, the first bullish one is going to be the buy signal in a stock RSI. So all eyes on this one. Also, in daily time frame, let's actually delete a stock RSI in order to see the charts a bit better. What do we have in this area between the previous lows? We are having a low right in here, excuse me. The other one is a low. However, in MACD, we are having a low. The other one is a higher low. So this is also a bullish divergence, suggesting once more bears are running out of power. And again, I'm going to say it, downsides in Jasmy and also the whole altcoin market are indeed quite limited. So overall, I'm still thinking that we are in a good place, but let's just wait a bit more, maybe like 24 to about 48 hours and see what's going to happen. And at that point, I think we can have a better view of what is going to be next. And I'm hoping that we get some strong bounce backs off of this important support area. So I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Jasmy's chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.